Live, live, live. We are live. Hello, everybody's. Hello, hello. We are live, I believe. Let's see if we're live. Yep. Okay. We're good. We're good. Let's just wait for everyone to come in. Got a little bit of a delay. How's everybody doing out there, guys? Everybody doing good? I hope so. I hope everyone's doing good. How's everybody doing, guys? We're here waiting, bro. All right. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm trying to get everybody in here. We got a couple people in here. Just want to say what's up with everyone. How's everybody doing in the state right now, man? Like, I know people is like what, day forever, I feel like, but it's only like day 6, man. I'm losing my mind too, guys. I know a lot of people have been asking me about the sneaker market right now, because we just got the Cinders and a couple of Yeezys come out. A lot of things have been pushed back and stuff like that. It's been kind of going crazy. Of course, this is a sneaker channel, so I want to continue talking about sneakers. I know I could talk about, like, other things too, but we're not about that. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that type of state. Well, I'll leave that to Donald Trump and all that stuff. Okay, so we'll talk about that, but we'll talk about some other things too about how our state is and everything. What's good, everybody? Everybody, let's see here. Oh, saw you in Vancouver. What's good, bro? Did I put you on the? Oh yeah, I did put you on the vlog. Yeah, I sure did. It's good, bro. I love Vancouver, man. Vancouver is mad lit. Anyways, okay, we got 200 people up here. Let's see. Can everyone jumping in? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much. All right, so let's see what we got here. Right now, do you think it's gonna be delayed? It possibly can be, bro. It possibly can. Yes, it possibly can, bro. It possibly can. Yes, and I love you, Vancouver. You know I do, bro. I love y'all, Vancouver. Definitely. I dead ass gonna have to be a Canadian citizen pretty soon. And we got 221 people up in here. What's good, guys? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up while you guys are already in here. And I got a special guest for you guys. We're going to be talking a couple things about the whole sneaker state. He's probably going to be in a better position than I am. So he probably has more knowledge and everything. And this is my homie too. What's good, my Vietnamese brother? What is good? Ciao, bang, quang. All right. Anyways, so we're going to get my buddy up in here real quick. Let's see if we can jump on screen. Bam. All right. Yo, what is
up,
good,
Chris?
bro?
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm alive. So that's a
he's
start.
Alive. All right. This is my homie from the Bay Area. We always kick it down when I come down to like Cali Sneaker Con. We met down in LA twice, and
Correct.
of course and also in the Bay Area as well. You are in the Bay Area. Mm-hmm. You're a consultant at. Let's explain yourself real quick. Who
Absolutely. Yeah, so I'm a consultant for Grails SF, which is a small community consignment buy-sell trade shop located in San Francisco, California. We've been open. Yep, we've been open for about a little over 3 years now, and still going strong actually. So very good.
So that's why I want to get you on here real quick, because with this whole state, everybody's like, we're in quarantine, lockdown, and of course the sneaker market has just been, it hasn't been all that great right now. I mean, some things has been good. Right now, it hasn't been all that great. So I just want a couple of questions for you guys. Like, since you're a consultant in a shop, like, how are you guys keeping above water? Like,
Okay. So to best give you a little background about what's exactly going on in my area of California. So there's a order in place called shelter in place, which means that everyone who is considered non-essential must either work from home and only go out for essential things like groceries, medical, pick up family, things like that, right? But there is indeed a clause in that order that says that there can be minimum staffing to ensure the business remains open and doesn't close down. Okay, so what that means for us is that, our physical store is not open for customers to come in and buy and sell like the usual, but we do have an online shop, which is still open 24/7, and we are still fulfilling those online orders.
And how's that doing, by the way, right now? Is it, you guys still just as good as it's
pretty solid. So we don't have the infoot traffic, so that did bring things down a little bit, but we still have online sales and we're fulfilling them. And we actually have a promotion in light of what's going on regarding that. So basically, all orders until April 7th, if you order online, they will ship for free with the promo code HOME 2020 with a capital H. So anything you buy online, we'll ship it for free. So that's also an incentive as well for people.
And of course, since you know, the market has been kind of going down. So of course, if the market's going down, we're not making as much money, of course.
Sure thing.
Yeah. So how's that going on for the store and everything? Like, are you guys kind of like holding things off? Are you still just trying to make money, or so on and so forth? Or what is the whole situation as right now?
So as of right now, we're still doing buybacks. However, of course, it can't be face to face because of the order in place. But we still are taking email quotes. At which point, we will either accept it, and then the customer can ship the shoes to us or clothes or products, and then we will evaluate it from there. So we're still doing buybacks, and of course, everything is going to be relative to the current market.
So, like, I've been telling my subscribers and like
Sure
my
thing.
followers, like I was, because I do a lot of I do some little reselling here and there, and that's a lot of my channel. I mean, that's it's a big thing in our culture right now, and well, especially since our state, dude, like it's been rough for us, man. It's been rough. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm glad that you guys are doing okay, I hope, and keeping above head, over water, because I'm pretty sure, over in San Francisco, it can be tough, over in Cali.
Yeah, it can to a certain extent.
Right. But anyways, so I've been telling a lot of my subscribers, like, for the past few shoes that's been releases, let's say, what the hell came out? The Yeezy, the black ones, the Cinders, the Desert Stage. I'm telling everybody, if you can, hold it, because I mean, I get it, man. People, they don't got no money, they got no jobs, they're trying to make quick money right now, so on and so forth. But I'm like, yo, if you guys can hold it, hold, because eventually, I feel like things will get back up. I'm not sure exactly when, like how long it's gonna take for this, thing to go up, but I feel like eventually things will go up if people can be patient and if people will have the money to hold. So what is your take on something like that?
So I think it varies by release. In my opinion, when it comes to Yeezy 350s, they are not as hyped up and limited as they used to be, right? But there are still some colorways that will, I think, hold their value over time. And history has shown that all the simple black colored Yeezys eventually go for a decent amount of money. And I think the Cinders are no exception in this case. So if people were able to get many pairs or get pairs for retail and have the ability to hold it, I suggest they hold it. But then again, times are trying in this day and age, and if you got to make the flip as well. But if you can hold, definitely hold it.
I mean, you're basically making lunch money for whatever if you're selling it right now, because that's what the market is. You can only get what the market tells you. You are what the market
most
says
definitely.
But then, like I said, if you're able to hold things and if you're financially okay and stable to do some of that, definitely I say hold if you possibly can for any shoe, really. Because what's another big one came out, which is actually the price is still okay, but I feel it was gonna be better in the long run, is the dunks that just came out. We got the Syracuse and Kentucky colorway. So do you guys how's that release over there in Cali?
Those actually released during the time where, of course, the health order was already in place. So there was no typical lineup, everyone entering raffles in store for that. So it's been really mellow right now. But the thing with that is those are very simple colorways. And I think they're very iconic because I'm not sure if you recall the last time those came out, those were high tops. And so, these are refreshed low tops, which are in tune and more appropriate for the summer season coming up, things like that. So I suspect that around summertime, things will kick back in. And then I think there will be a rebound or an uptick in the market for those in particular.
Here's a good one. Someone comment: the economy is collapsing. Sell to survive to buy. I feel like, yes, we're in an economy it's gonna get bad before it gets good again. So that's definitely one thing. It's gonna take a while for things to go back up, man. Like it's gonna be tough. It is what it is. We're at that state. It sucks for all of us. Who would have saw this one coming? You know what I mean? So
unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Yeah, absolutely. It's terrible situation for everyone. I mean, even as a sneaker market and sneakerheads, we're not the only one that's hurting. Of course, we got
Yep.
stock markets and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
your everyday workers, stuff like that. I mean, we're not the only ones hurting. The whole global world is hurting. So
Yes, I agree. 100%.
yeah, man,
100%.
it's been tough, man. And we have there's when I get SneakerCon, the next one I believe it's gonna be in June. Hopefully things will get better. And that's
Yeah,
gonna be in Cleveland. Usually around that time we usually get a California SneakerCon. So I hope we still
correct.
get one.
Correct. Yeah, Cleveland was originally supposed to be actually this weekend, the end of March, and then it got postponed due to the
Hmm.
incident. So the schedule for the SneakerCon shows is a little offset right now. I do speak to the employees of SneakerCon regularly, so they do update me on the schedules like that. But at this
Good,
time,
yeah.
I don't know about any Bay Area ones or set hard in stone like California ones anytime
Man,
soon. But we'll
and
see.
yeah, in the California SneakerCons, I gotta go to all of them, man. I always gotta go back home. It's always a good time. I always love to link up with y'all, man, and definitely. I want to say big shout out to Sneakerhead Dread 84 for the donation. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go ahead and answer this question. Do you think
Sure
the
thing.
new Sakai's will go up? Yes,
I concur. Yes, I think they'll go
especially
up.
especially the white ones.
I like these in particular because the nylon is a better fitting than the mesh.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not really a big fan of shoes that you can just see through everything all the time. And especially with those bright like colors, if you wear like just like even a white or black sock, it might show through with that. But these are just solid, and simple colors always go a long way. So,
I saw the black. I thought I was gonna like the black ones. I saw
mhm.
them, but they look a little green to me, and I'm like, okay, never
Yeah,
mind, bro.
yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta nah. I can't do those. The white ones definitely is a go. If you can
yes,
grab the white ones, those gonna be a
hundred
go,
percent.
especially in the summertime. It's gonna be mad nice. So definitely, I
Mm-hmm.
say if you have them or if you want to buy them up right now because they're going for like pennies, like 200, 250, something like that. If you can get it for
Market's
lower,
relatively low, so
yeah, especially compared to
mm-hmm.
like the original ones. If you can
Yes,
buy. Shouts to Kicks 100 Kicks. It's a buyer's market, which I do agree.
yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm actually in. If anyone wanted to sell me some cinders, I'm your guy. So hit me up. I just feel like that's
Slide that in there.
yeah, but I gotta. You guys, some of these people here, man, they mad smart. They've been watching my videos, so they don't want to sell it to me, and I'm just, it's okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to hate on anybody's money, but I'm trying to make the money too. So
Most definitely make that
yeah,
paper.
we're all trying to make it. So, but
Mm-hmm.
just another thing, just how's we're talking about California. So how is
Yep.
California in general with this whole lockdown and everything like that? Just like your day to day, you're able, or I'm guessing you're able to work at home here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Just how's
Yeah.
everything, bro? How are you doing?
So I'm doing good. So not many people may know this, but although I'm primarily known in the shoe community as a consultant for Grails and whatnot, I do have a day job as a chemist in a biotech company as well. And so my company specifically, anyone who is non-production works from home. And so the production team is always on site making the stuff for everybody. And then all the sales teams and things like that, they can work from home remotely. And business is running well here as usual. The biggest impact I feel would be at like restaurants, because restaurants are allowed to remain open. However, there is no dining in. Everything is takeout, deliveries only. I mean, here in California, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates, Grubhub, they're making a killing right now delivering all the food to people, which is great, and it shows that it's a need for those kinds of businesses. So,
Hmm. And then
mhm.
I feel bad for like your everyday your bartenders, your servers, so on and so forth, your
Yes,
hostess. They're out of a job, and
indeed, it's unfortunate, and I'm not too sure how those restaurants have, like, the mom and pop shops, they might not
Mhm.
have anything in place for that. But I know that some bigger chains, they do have the, I guess, long term, like, it's not really disability, but they have long term, like, paid leave because of these kinds of incidents.
Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. And it just, I don't know, man. Like my auntie, I've been talking back and forth with my auntie and my cousins. They're
Yes.
um in kind of outside of Bay Area, and they're just telling me how things are. Like basically, everything's closed. You can only go out for essentials.
Correct.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. Like, what's the feeling? Like, how long you think it's gonna hold up, man? Like, how long are we gonna be into this state?
Honestly, okay, so on paper, we are slated to be on like lockdown per se until April 7th, right?
Mhm.
However, if you're following like the trends and the statistics of like the coronavirus and how many cases we're getting, the United States as a whole is actually on track to be worse than where Italy is right now. If you look at like the days of which Italy and US are infected, the US has like significantly amount more cases than Italy. So if that trend continues and follows, then I think that they're going to extend these orders.
Wow, that's highly
Yeah, that's how I
disappointing.
feel. Yeah.
That sounds kind of sucky.
Yeah, it,
That's-
it 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 sucks, you know what I'm saying? But I think at the end of the day, I think it may be for the best. Because a lot of people, well, are downplaying this whole thing, like it's not that
Bro,
serious.
yeah, I know, man. Like
But like,
some of my people still going
um,
down to Florida for spring break. Some people still going out to the beach. Like it's kind of crazy to me. Like,
at the end of the day, that's their choice, right? But I
yeah,
feel
of
like
course.
at the anything that can kill people should be taken seriously. So that's just how it's gonna start with that. And it's more so containing spread as opposed to like legitly getting infected. So
Mm. This one guy said something. The place that slowed down almost stopped in China. That is true, but China has been locked down for about 2 months, my friend. So, do we really want to get in that state? I cannot. I'm losing my freaking mind. It's only been 6 to 5, not even 6 days. It's been like 5 days, bro. I'm like going insane. Like I'm
uh,
making up BS. I've been to Walmart and Target just to go because I'm like, bro, I just can't stay in this house. I
I
gotta go get.
mean,
I gotta
yeah,
buy something.
yeah, you're allowed to go out. I mean, go for walks and whatnot. It's not like it's a complete pure lockdown. But I
Right,
totally
absolutely.
understand, like the everyday things that people would like to go to. Like I know the biggest things, like a lot of people go to the gym, right? They have a gym
Yes.
membership.
Yeah, I miss the gym, bro.
We can't be doing that,
Can't do that.
So
That's
you got to convert things in the house to like a gym, like start lifting like
right.
boxes of shoes or something
Trying to do
like
some
that.
push-ups. Matter of fact, I gotta get on my push-up game pretty soon. I gotta get back on that. And it's
Okay,
been
all
kind of
right.
it's how's the weather in San Fran? Because right now over here it's mad cold. It's been raining every freaking day, so I can't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
do
yeah.
do my cardio. So
It's been overcast for a minute. Like I'd say about the last couple of days been overcast. San Francisco's always colder and rainier per se than where I'm in, which is actually in San Jose. But it's still overall very overcast and like gloomy here.
all right,
Mm-hmm.
all right. So let's get back into shoes. Let's. I
Absolutely.
know. Dude, you get some heat though. I'm not gonna lie. This man gets some mad heat. You guys check out his channel, man, or his table when we go SneakerCon. It's mad
Yeah.
heat. He gets some PEs. Let's talk about what do you have? Do you still have the Oregon Ducks 5, so on and so forth. Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh wow. Okay. So Oregon Duck fought the green ones you're talking about or
Yeah,
what?
yes.
Oh,
I know you had
okay.
those. I saw that. And I
Yes,
see
those were actually sold.
UNC. Oh,
We don't
really?
have those any. Yeah, those sold. We don't have those anymore.
Okay. How much you sell it
Yeah.
for? Just curious. How much you sell it for? You don't have to tell me exact number, but just ballpark. Over 10? Over.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Oregon 5, no.
Okay.
Especially if it was used, no. Unfortunately, not. If I were to get 10 for Oregon 5 used, okay, sure, I'll take it. But
Well, I thought they were
no.
DS. I didn't really take a good look. I didn't feel like touching them. I didn't want to have to pay for them.
Yeah.
So Oregon 5 is gone. You
Yep.
had UNC 4s, I
Yes.
believe.
Yeah. The original UNC 4s, those aren't going anywhere. Those are part of the personal vault collection. It's just very rare, that
Mm.
specific one, because there's the new UNC 4s as well, and they're cool, but they don't have like the Argyle printing. They don't got the not rip off, excuse me, the footprint on the Jumpman logo on the tongues, things like that. So it's really unique, and the PEs aren't the same anymore, and especially because more colleges are getting them now too.
So you don't think so the price isn't like what it used to be, or
The
how's that work?
price I would say is actually, it's very niche, so it's small enough where you can almost demand whatever price you want to a certain extent, but of course, this market is always what someone's willing to buy for a PE, especially because it's not so common.
Real quick, Alan
Yes.
S. The homie, he's one of the wrenches. That is right. Hate would not be tolerated or any kind of speeches. So make sure you crack down on that in the chats because this whole hate shit gotta stop. So cut it out.
Facts. Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Anyways, so I was going after. Okay, yeah. So what else? So what else you have got going on?
Other than that, I mean, just looking forward towards the future of how Grails can grow and what we can do as a store and a business to give back to the community.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like when I came up to the store, I was kind of like, well, this place is, it's alright, it's cool, man. I was like, man, I mean, everyone told me I had to go to Grails, and I think it was after the Bay Area SneakerCon. Everyone told me to go there. Of course, you guys were the only store to open, which was actually pretty dope. And shouts to the homie, he gave me also the hoodie too. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I came to the store, man. It's mad dope. It is a little small, but then San Francisco is just
Yeah. So on top of that, we primarily wanted to be a store that was, like I said, for the community, in the community. You've been to our location. It's not like it's in a big plaza. It's not in a mall. It's literally just in a neighborhood. And we wanted to be like that local small business that everyone knows of and locally and support, And
that's dope. I dig it. I mad dig it for real.
Yep.
I think it's mad dope what you guys doing, especially for the community. Yeah, it's like this little small little Chinatown, man. That's
yeah.
And it's and that guy represent for the Asians, man. I appreciate that. And,
most definitely, of course.
Actually, this is my Vietnamese brother. If you guys didn't know, Chào Bang Quail. So a lot of people just realized that I'm Vietnamese. Some people thought I was Filipino for the longest.
Interesting. I don't see it, but okay.
We all, how it is, man. We all Asians, they can't tell the difference. So, but, anyways, so what else is going on in San Francisco about the whole sneaker shops? How are they all basically all shut down, or are you guys basically kind of doing the same thing? Everything's like online, isn't it?
Yeah. So to my understanding, a lot of the other shops, they have shut down their physical stores, only maybe running for operational management reasons. But I'm pretty sure no one is open that people could just go in, buy, sell, trade, physically. So yes.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It just misses something out there. It's like that because you guys consign and buybacks a lot, right?
Or correct. We do consign and buybacks. Yes, both.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So it's just something. It just feels like things been missing lately, man. Like it's
it's different. It's different when you wake up every day and go to the shop and look forward to seeing customers bring in product or things like that, right? But at the end of the day, that'll be something that will return. And in the meantime, we still have orders to fulfill, so we're still being able to help and serve the community in that sense as well.
All right, well, definitely, we all appreciate that, man. I want to get into a little touchy subject to kind of throw a little left ball real quick.
That's fine.
About how's it being like just an Asian American over in California with this whole state? Maybe you've been going out, or just how you feeling out there. I do feel like, honestly, bro, I feel like I have a target on my back everywhere I go. Even though when I do go grocery, I got to put on my hat, my hood on, just to make sure people don't think that I'm crazy, because a lot of people, they don't know the difference between Vietnamese, Chinese, and
sure.
Like that, man.
So, if I recall, you what state are you from again?
I'm in Kentucky right now.
That's right, Kentucky. Okay, I think so. One thing, as you may recall about California is actually a very diverse state in general.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
The Bay Area, I'm very fortunate in the sense that I live in San Jose, the 10th largest city in the U.S., and 40% of San Jose is actually Asian. Nice. Specifically, mostly Vietnamese. Okay, so for me, to go out, it's not that big of a deal to deal with people being racist or say, oh, shoot, he's Asian, stay away from him, he's got coronavirus.
Right.
I've heard of other incidents out of state, but California, in my area, it's really not that. It's not that bad or blatant at the very least. Our community is very diverse and very understanding and like that. So
that's why I miss California, bro. I'm saying that's why I always claim California, man. I really do, because it's all that diversity and stuff, and it's actually it's nice. I feel back. I'm like, oh, okay, I can, express myself a little better. Seriously, man, when I come, I don't tell my parents. I don't tell my parents to go out. what they need, I go get it for them because my parents, you know, they can defend for themselves. I can, you know, I could take care of myself if anything happens.
Most definitely.
I mean, honestly, what I really do is I put my hat on and my hood on, and if I get crazy looks or they're, you know, I feel like I'm getting followed, I just kind of bust out a little Spanish, and then they kind of leave me alone. So
Oh, that's cool. That's cool too. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I really don't do that. I don't know any Spanish. No habla español, guys. But
Oh wow.
but yeah, like I said, man, it is kind of like a scary times. I just I hope things get better. You know, like especially as an Asian man and Asian American, of course, I've always dealt with this my whole entire life, something like this.
I see.
And yeah, it's, you know, because I wasn't able to grow up in California. You know, like I moved away when I was real little. I get to come back and forth a lot,
Right.
and I get to experience the culture a little bit. But I didn't grow up in Cali, so that's you know, it's tough. One person said something about New York. What he said? Oh no, dang! What? Canada got over 2,000 cases, bro. New York got over 22,000 cases. That's spiked up. So
Canada's pretty tame.
Canada's actually nice. I'm telling you, man. Canada's a move, bro. I'm telling you, Canada's a move. How come you didn't go to Vancouver, man? Just wondering.
I actually have not been to an international sneaker con. It's just no particular reason. I just haven't.
Like
gone.
just go and just enjoy. Like you've been to Vandy, right?
No, I've not been to Canada ever. Actually, I do plan to go to. I do plan to go to Vancouver and Toronto though for sure. Especially because Vancouver right here's got amazing food, and I gotta you know check that out. So, and I also need to go to Montreal. Can't forget about Montreal as well.
Yeah, I do want to check out Toronto. I was supposed to go to Toronto SneakerCon last year, but I lost my passport, so that sucked. Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible. Shouts to the Job Anquel. Shouts to the homie, you know, Banga. He's in Toronto. Yeah, I lost my passport when Toronto was coming up, and there was no way to get it on time, so it sucked. So for me to go to Vancouver this year, man, opened my eyes up. It was mad nice. It just got me like thinking, like, man, like you just can't have anything nice in America because of the way how some things are in Vandy. I'm like, what? You guys have this?
It's very eye opening when you go to a different like country and see like how just different life is in general over there. You know what I mean? Actually, so I was in Japan this last November to December.
Oh, how was that?
It was great, and it's I was actually there a week after they had the Osaka SneakerCon, so I missed that by like a week. But
oh man, it would have been
nice. But one thing I will say, but then like this whole thing happened. What if I was never to come back?
Well,
you know what I mean?
There's supposed to be a SneakerCon Singapore. Let's still hope that happens. I don't know, man.
That would be good. That would be good. Singapore would be good.
Oh my god, that would be a dream come true. But
most definitely.
There's some talks in the works. I'm not gonna say it on here, but anyways, yeah, hopefully that does happen because I would love to go to Singapore. I was saying it since December that I want to go to Singapore, and like people was like, no, you can't go. I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna ruin my missed opportunity to go to Singapore.
This is true. This is true. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But we gotta just be precautious. That's all it is.
Exactly. But Singapore is like one of the cleanest countries in the world, man. Like you.
Oh no, most definitely. You can't even spit there without getting fined.
Yeah, if you get spit, they'll lock your ass up. So you know what I mean. But definitely, when I went to Vancouver, man, everyone was mad nice. Everybody, definitely opened up with open arms, man. Like it was definitely a surreal moment. That's when I knew that I was like, man, I freaking love Vancouver. I talk about it all the time. That's how great it was. The only thing I don't like about it that it rained, but then that's how it is in the Bay Area.
I love the rain, man. That's perfect.
Really, that's one thing I don't like, man. I don't like the rain. That's kind of like I still love. San Fran and the Bay Area, but I usually go over to Garden Grove more often to visit when I do go to Cali. You ever been to Garden Grove?
Yeah, it's as Vietnamese as it gets, next to Westminster.
Yeah, it's Vietnamese Central, bro. That's one thing about Vandy, man. Not that much Vietnamese. A lot of Koreans and Chinese and Filipinos.
I see. Okay. We're outnumbered. Got it.
Yeah, we're definitely outnumbered, but it's alright though. It's kind of smooth talking stuff. I mean, I think more Vietnamese are probably in, probably Toronto compared to Vandy, I think. But there was definitely mad Chinese and Koreans. Definitely a lot. Like I'm telling you, Vancouver, I think Asians were the most population up there. Like,
Really? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
like the whole sneaker con. Like that's another thing too, man. Like Vancouver sneaker con, it was kind of small, but it was
Hmm.
mad packed. A lot of people was up there, man.
Well, that's
So
good. That's good.
the one thing I know about Vancouver, man, they needed inventory, you know, because I don't think they get that much stuff. So I'm wondering.
So that makes sense because I know that Canada does not have a lot of the stores with accounts that America does have,
Mhm.
right?
Yes, for sure.
So that's why if you go to like a Vancouver sneaker con, it's a lot easier to actually sell stuff out there because they would still pay higher prices because they know that they can't get it out there per se. Even shops are willing to buy at like what we may be asking because they can still sell for higher out there.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
Hmm.
Because like I said, you can just it's basically you can put your own price on the own market there because it's a completely different market. You know what I mean?
Definitely, definitely. And then I
Yeah.
know that out there, I mean, I'm not too familiar with like any big name boutiques out there. I know Essence. They get a decent amount of stuff. Of course, Nike Canada, and then I know that there's the Jordan store in Toronto, of course, gets stuff too. But
I think Toronto get a lot more stuff compared to Vancouver.
yeah, but then other than that, I think outside of Toronto, I'm not too sure like who gets like a vast majority of the releases. It's
Just
very tough.
the one thing about Toronto, man, I can't deal with the negative 30 degrees, man. I can't do it. That's
You really
one.
need cool weather, do you?
No, man, negative 30, man. I don't even like regular 30, let alone negative 30. I just no, you know, I'm come on, man. I'm tropical Asian. We can't do the cold, man. It's not good. It's not good for us.
Mm,
But
yeah.
oh man, I hope things get back. Okay, we're gonna go back about the market, but man, I hope things
Sure,
get
sure.
back. And I just feel like even the stock markets too, man. Like I feel like it's still gonna take a little bit to get back in order, you know, for sure. You know,
Hmm.
definitely. You know, even when people go back to jobs, people have to catch back up, and it's gonna take a while for people to catch back up, man. It ain't gonna be instant. It's not gonna be instant. You know?
Now, it'll take time. I would
Yeah.
say once things get settled, maybe 3 to 4 months, and things will be prime and kicking again. But I think, for those who are adaptable and can, situate themselves no matter what, I think they'll be okay. But overall, the market in terms of a seller's market again, I would say maybe 3 to 4 months, give or take.
I just think people gotta stop thinking of 2019 as how that was that seller market because that was a dream. That was like once in a while because you know how like things just kind of like they'll release and then like a month later things just bump up like crazy.
Yeah. So I mean,
That was like that's crazy. You know,
that was
especially
coupled
last
with a
year.
lot of things, especially because 2019 was filled with like a lot of releases that were favorable. It wasn't just
Mhm.
like straight brick year.
Right,
A lot of stuff came out, collabs, nice colorways. Things coming back. GRs were making money like that. So I mean, that was
right,
definitely coupled
absolutely.
with it too. So
I mean, how that, but also it's probably because a lot of the Chinese market was making it come up too. You know what I mean?
yes, I do feel that China will always play a role. Actually, Asian countries in general always play a role in the effect of the markets in the U.S.
So I'm saying,
You
man,
know.
people gotta stop hating on
Mhm.
China, man. It's a big market. Like it helps a lot, guys. Like seriously, people want your pockets bigger. You gotta want that China market back on. You know, seriously.
Exactly. I mean, and to be honest, I'm a true size 8, 8.5. You're a 9, if I recall.
Yes.
We are classified at what people call now as the money size. It's
Money
because
size.
of the China market
Yes.
sizes 8 through 9.5 because majority of the population out there wears that size and they want it. There's a demand,
And they
way
come to the
greater
state,
demand and
bring
less
it.
demand here. So they come by, bring it back, or vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. Yeah, I mean, trust me, man. A lot of like people that bought my pairs when I went to sneaker events, vendored when I did vendor in
Hmm.
some shows. Always the Chinese, Chinese buyers buying like all the freaking whole table, and then what do? He
Yep.
just ship that shit all the way over there and just sell it for more, man.
I mean,
I'm
that's
telling you,
that's
man.
what it is. It's a cycle essentially. You know what I mean? So buy sell buy sell. Someone is generally willing and able to pay more, and that's how they find that niche and get it going.
Right. And
Hmm.
I'm gonna say real quick, shouts to Penny, definitely. That's the homie right there. I was hoping to get him on. Things can work out, but okay. But that's my homie. You know who
For
Penny Zoo
sure.
is, right? Penny Zoo?
I don't know. I honestly do not.
He's Chinese. Don't worry about that. No, he's the homie though. I appreciate him though.
For sure.
But yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Anyone out there, if you guys, I know a lot of people's hating on China and stuff, want to blame China and everything, but definitely, man, if you want your pockets get bigger, you want the China market get back up. I'm telling you guys, absolutely, 100%. So that's pretty much it for today, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for getting on, man. He is a homie. Hopefully, we do get the link up eventually when all this crazy stuff, ends or whatever. Definitely like to come down. I need to start visiting Bay Area a lot more.
Please, you're always welcome here, and then we'll always show you around, take you out, whatever it may be.
Absolutely,
always,
bro.
We got you covered.
Thank you so much.
If I can say one last thing,
yeah, sure.
All right. So actually, right now, Grails is having a giveaway in light of all the events going on. Since we're all stuck at home, we thought it would be nice to do a giveaway. Yes. So Grails SF is actually doing a collaboration with a premier toy shop in the Bay Area called Fugitive Toys. And this giveaway, basically consists of following Grails SF, Fugitive Toys, commenting 3 friends, liking both posts, and we'll choose winners, and the winners will get to choose Nike Dunk Low Kentucky, Nike Dunk Low Syracuse, a Michael Jordan Funko Pop, and of course the very coveted Kobe Bryant Funko Pop. As that is correct, you got it. That is exactly it. So follow both pages, like the post, comment 3 friends, and we will be choosing winners. And hopefully, you guys can enjoy some good prizes in light of everything that's been going on. So we thought we'd bring some positivity to the game and the community as well.
That is dope. So make sure you guys follow grails.sf on IG. Make sure you guys check out their page. Always dope people out there, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all definitely open up arms with me when I did come to the store. I appreciate that. Let me do some vlog action and stuff like that. And like I said, every time we link up in StingerCon, we always kick it and we always have a good time, man. And like I said, appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for getting on.
Appreciate you too.
Yeah, thanks for everyone getting on, bro. And
all right.
I appreciate all the people getting on. All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Peace. And we end it. No? Okay, there we go.